Oh, Aislinn, good luck. She's headed to the chili bowl, and I'm headed to the east deck stand. Uncle Derek said, y'all better start shooting some critters. We'll see what happens. You stay here with us. Hey, welcome back to Norcar Whitetails. We're having some kind of season, let me tell you. So prelude to this video, shot a big doe. Today's the 12th December. I shot a big doe on Tuesday. It's been so cold here. I did her mountain style. She's still hanging outside. It's been so cold. I gutted her and she's hanging. But in the video, the recovery of that doe, like where I shot her at, I spoke a little bit about what happened to me on Sunday. So this past Sunday, I was over in the east deck stand here at home, at the farm here at home, and I'd seen a real pretty as pretty can be, about a 2.5-year-old, really like thick racked 4-point, really tall and white. And I just like, not for filming's sake or JV purposes or whatever, and probably because I haven't shot a buck yet this year, I was like, I'm going to take him. Bunch of deer out in the field already. It's like 4:45. I mean, they moved early, and I knew they would. But as it plays out, you know, the deer comes out and he turns, and he's down at the very edge of the tree line over there in the field, which is, I've shot it before. I want to say it's 165 yards, 163 yards exactly. And I've made that shot before. I've recorded a shot like that before on a deer, like in the exact same area. And I touched the round off on him, and you can see in the video clip, he just, that right front paw of his, his right front arm, that sucker is swinging. I mean, drilled him. I knew it. I was like, I felt good about the shot. He ran off, hit the woods, and I'm like, and Aislinn was over there hunting in the chili bowl, and I'm like, well, maybe we'll double up tonight. So I just waited. I don't want to get out and walk down in the woods and possibly mess stuff up that might have been traveling to her. She's like 500 yards away from me, but I go down there and I can't find blood. Long story short, I didn't get the deer. I lost him, and that deer is laying out there dead somewhere. In my thoughts of thoughts, my belief. Never mind the conditions. It was wet conditions, hard to pick up blood. I'm not going to blame the rifle. I'm not going to blame the green tip ammunition. That was on me. And I can confidently say that I'm a good shooter. I don't know what happened. I mean, I think after watching that footage 1,000 times, and of course it's on here, I think I hit him a little far forward in the shoulder, which it's, you know, bone, flesh, and it could have, you know, it could have escaped out his brisket the way. I think he was quartered to me just slightly. So, you know, there's no excuse that I can make. It's not the rifle, it's not the ammunition. That was all on the shooter. That was all on me. And it's, you know, I know the rifle zero is good because I used it, and the one I shot the other night was like 75 yards at low light, and I hit her exactly where I was aiming. So, but the lesson is that this is my 39th year deer hunting. I started deer hunting when I was 10. And I learn lessons every year. And people who've hunted with me or been around me and hunted with me, like I'm always the guy that says, we're going hands on. The hunt is not over until you put your hands on that animal. Until you put your hands on an animal. And after I made the shot, I had a follow on clip, and I was like, I knew that deer was dead. And I was talking about how it was a pure hunt. I wasn't waiting for a big mature deer. I was like, I'm going to shoot a nice buck that comes out. We still need to kill a few more. We kill a lot of does over here, but for our freezer, and then the one that we donate every year, we might donate 2 this year. And I felt good about it, and I was talking about it. And I'm going to tell you, when you're chasing whitetails in the woods, it's truly one of the most humbling things that you can ever do. You're going to have jam full of highs and lows, and that's what this was. But I need to put it on. I need to put it on my channel to show. I've showed misses before. I've been humbled before, and I got humbled again. And it's another lesson that I learned. Hard lesson to learn. Hey, it ain't over until you put your hands on them. So when you have the phrase going hands on, it means that your deer is down, and you've got it. Now, secondly, had some blowback about, and this is not on my channel. This is other social media platform. You're really big on saying, Rondi, really big on saying, you don't like harvest deer, harvest report card, harvest deer. You're, what do you call it? I kill deer. I'm a deer killer. Don't disrespect these animals and try to vanilla or granola it down and say, well, I harvested this deer. These deer on the wall down here, or any deer that I've taken, I have enough respect for the animal to say, I killed it. Now, I have a harvest report card. I don't say that I harvested a deer. I killed it. It's pure. And if it's not, and you can't bring yourself to saying that what you're doing out here, you need to do something else. Or stay off of my channel. It doesn't make you any less of a hunter. Doesn't make you, that's not. I'm a farmer anyways. The harvest to me is like crops. I get it. Harvest report card, harvest the definition to take. Don't disrespect the animal and say that, oh, I harvested. I can't say kill. No, you killed it. That's just me. I want to get that out in the air. There's a couple of you out there that's been poking at me. You know who you are. In the discussion. I'm not going to change me and me. Anyways, according to my logbook, how I've adjusted the dates and looked at from last year, the rut started, I want to say the rut, not chasing, the rut started around the 12th or 13th of November. And, everybody's like, oh, it's only a 2-week period. No, not really. You follow that from 28 days later, and then the second one started. It's 28 days later is when the chasing and all that will start again. So today's the 12th. I'm figuring this weekend into Monday, the second rut's going to start. I saw a little buck chasing the other night, a little yearling doe. And everybody's like, oh, the second rut's never as good. Yeah, I don't know about that. My own experiences, if you're hunting in a place with a high density deer, there's a lot of does that didn't get bred. The second rut it'll be just as hard. The only problem is the bucks are wore down already. They ain't got as much energy. But you'll still catch them moving, mainly at food sources. I'm not the guy to give it to you, but that's telling you, in my experience. So anyways, hope y'all enjoyed the video. This is not, no excuses. No excuses. Still learning lessons and trying to stay humble in this game. But that's why I love it. This is why I love it. And it's probably going to be a late season buck for me. So anyways, enjoy the show. thoracic. Sorry, sweetheart, you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. You're nice and healthy from eating all of our beans. So, how Derek's been on me. Got the crop reports back and all the numbers done. And, I ain't too happy about there was no profit in beans this year, period. But he's like, Rondi, you want to start shooting some does? I said, okay. And I mean, I would let a pile of them walk all the time. I was walking out here tonight. I was over here in the big field at the shop, and I circled around. I was coming out. I shot her at 526, right over here behind the shop. She was with 5 others. So we'll put her in the freezer. I never recorded with a red light before. Yeah, that's a good old girl. Appreciate y'all being here. Oh, that's a big old girl. I have to say that is probably one of the biggest does I've ever shot. I shot it over at the shop, the farm, at the shop where the shop is. That farm, not here at home. I caught her at last light walking out. I think I did a little script about it, but I didn't do a lot of filming today. It's just kind of pureness. I had a rough hunt on Sunday. Oh my gosh, it aggravated me. I still get aggravated. I still learn lessons. It wasn't nothing's fault. It was my fault. It wasn't no equipment failure. It wasn't the rifles. It wasn't the ammo. It was me. But we'll get into that. It's good night.